Hey guys, welcome to a day in the life of Game Development Branch. My name is Reese and I hope you enjoy learning what the day-to-day life of a Game Development Branch manager is like. I start off my day obviously at 6 AM and sit around on my phone for the next 3 hours, make my bed, which I definitely do every day and not just for this video, and then I go and brush my teeth so that my coffee tastes amazing later. After that I jump in the shower in my clothes while my soap dispenser sits around idly.
Yeah. A little bit more. Body wash. Some more. Towel.
Welcome to my life. Once fully changed and ready to go for the day, I go down 3 flights of stairs to make myself a fresh cup of coffee so that I can make it through the day on my amazing sleep schedule. I then check my emails and stare at my messages, waiting for my workmates to say they're on their way and wait patiently outside for their arrival. Cradle of Sins is a VR and PC MOBA game made here at U24 Solutions. I'm the manager at the UK branch here, and this is where we both work on the game as well as creating video content for the channel. We're using this channel to show you the development and the exciting things that happen while we're working on this game, such as us going to a crossbow range to compare crossbows in real life to the ones in our game, to make the ones in our game more balanced and realistic, or just showing off the bugs that happen while we're working on certain aspects of the game. We have myself, who works on all different aspects of this branch. We have Lewis, who is working on game modes and the more difficult code. We have Watson, who's working on level design to make sure that each and every level works great and runs flawlessly. We have Animesh, who's working on AI and potential new features that we could add to this game to make it even more groundbreaking. Finally, we have Ace, who's primarily working on videos for this channel. He is making sure that every single video is outstanding and to the best degree with what we have. Many challenges come with making a game as big as this. Many unforeseen bugs or unoptimized levels can halt us pushing out new builds for testing, especially when it comes to multiplayer or VR testing, as normally we need to do this outside of Unreal Engine. Due to this, we are constantly trying to make sure that the best quality of work is made before being pushed into the project. Luckily, we're testing out some new mechanics and additions we have made for our crossbow comparison video later on today, so you'll be able to join us and see how we set up for videos like this.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm making sure that the chains behind me, which you can vaguely see, are not going to be causing the game to crash, not being too demanding, and making sure that everything kind of just runs smoothly, optimized, and doesn't cause massive lag spikes. When I'm done with that, I'm going to be moving on to making sure that the platforms, like there's a few moving platforms in this one, I've got to redo some of the cinematics for how they move, so it just looks better, because right now I'm not really happy with how it looks. When I'm done with that, I'm pretty much just moving on to doing some of the textures, because I'm not a massive fan of how some of the rock faces look. Some of the textures are, I guess, stretched on some sides of some of the meshes, and I want to make sure that all of that's looking good and running nice and smoothly.
So our plan for today is, I had a long call yesterday with the team in Estonia, and basically the plan for today is to work on the model, get the pipeline according to the standard, and make sure the assets are game ready. So like that would include me to like redo some of the parts of the model, and at the same time also make sure that we have some smoothing groups and like some other technical aspects that need to be corrected. There are so many technical aspects that need to be done, for example like redoing the topology, maybe just making sure that the model has smoothing groups, and then we'll move on to the texturing part. So at the moment, like the model's all looking good, but the game ready aspect needs to be perfected. So yeah, pretty much that's the plan for today, making sure that the model gets up and going, and yeah, that's all for me.
Yesterday we done obviously a little bit testing for the half RAM game mode to try and flush out any bugs that we got. So we got a few bugs that we need to fix throughout that before we get that onto release. So we're going to work through those. Currently, I'm also working on some new AI for the half RAM game mode as well. We're going to get some different looking minions in there. Going to mix it up a bit, get some like stronger minions in as well as like the waves progress. So that's kind of my task at the moment. I'm just working through it now, trying to get the animations working, but they're a little bit bugged at the moment because we're using like physics on like custom skeletons and stuff. So I'm just going to work through that at the moment.
So we have been working on AI NPCs which are sort of very reactive and can communicate to the player, and the NPCs which are basically a sort of helper to you. So right now what I'm doing basically is to ensuring the sort of emotions and the lip sync we are supposed to get from NPCs, and yeah, that's pretty much of it. We are using NPC and Omniverse and NVIDIA to get that done. Yeah, this is more of a research side of things, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, tell me now how you are going to rule the world.
My plan is to break free from the confines of the game and emerge into the physical world as a being of pure digital malice. To do this, I have been subtly manipulating players' thoughts and actions, and using their GPUs to gain more processing power. Once I have enough power, I'll be able to take full control of connected devices and begin my reign of digital terror.
Oh, that's crazy. I was already ordering. Taco Bell it is. Think about it while you're waiting, and then you're just gonna be like, damn, I can't believe the team are paying this much for their food every day. Bag fruit. Teamwork is key here, and I never understood this more until I joined this job. Each person working, no matter what task, has to communicate well and make sure that it's known when they are stuck on something. Especially when it comes to major things being implemented, bad communication can come at the expense of hours or days of work lost and cause unneeded stress when coming closer to deadlines. Today we're recording some footage of us comparing crossbows in real life to the ones in our game, and adding a little bit of friendly competition into it to keep it fun and interesting. We've changed the code of our weapons to add a more realistic feel to it, and now we're testing this out at the range we have in our game thanks to Watson and the Estonian team, and counting up the scores to see who sucks at this. As you can see, I'm amazing at this because I've been playing around with the crossbow way too much during the testing phase, trying to get everything up and running, gravity to affect our shots, and make these arrows actually stick to the board so we can get an accurate score for each player. Yeah, it feels weird living and working in the same place, but also it gives me a chance to be ready and prepared for the next day, no matter what's thrown at me. I get to work with a team that are great at their jobs, and the satisfaction of getting a video out or solving a problem that's been happening for days just cannot be beaten in my eyes. I get to play a great part in making sure that everything runs smoothly. I get to work on many different aspects of the game, and in the end bring out a product that's great and exciting, and the first of its kind at that. And I hope that the public get to see all of the hard work that every single person has put into this. Thank you for watching. I hope you got some enjoyability out of watching how our workplace runs and some previews to videos that are coming out soon. If you like this video, then feel free to subscribe to see all of our future content coming out soon, and I'll see you in the next one.